Hi everyone and welcome back to English with Alina. Today we are going to talk about self-introduction. The answer to that Reddit question, tell me about yourself. Now, some of you, this topic may seem very basic, but introduce yourself properly is incredibly important. Might need introduce yourself without any forewarning. You need to be prepared. You might need introduce yourself in English class or in job interview. You might need to be introduce yourself in new job. You might need introduce yourself at a new job or new hobby or lecture activity. You may need to be introduce yourself a big event in front of thousands of people. I feel very nervous when I just introduce myself in front of thousand people, in front of a large group of people. I know English isn't my first language, but I feel very nervous. In order to successfully introduce yourself, you might have successful introduction prevent and large. You have to be prepared. In this video, I will guide you through this process, and at the end of this video you will have a full complete introduction, so ready to use and ready to learn by your heart. I encourage you to share your introduction in the comment down below, so then I may assist you and correct you. So let's start of the basic of self-introduction. The very first thing that you need to say when you introduce yourself is a greeting. Now you can have formal greetings or you can have informal greetings. It depends where you are, the situation you are in. Let's start with formal greetings. Obviously, hello. Hello can be both formal or informal, but it's fine to use it in formal situation. You also have good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Make sure you pay particular attention what time of the day it is. I have said good morning in the evening and good evening in the morning, the fall. One thing is to note, when you use a good day. At British English, good day is considered at very old-fashioned, very formal. It's not commonly used. However, it's very formal in Australia. In Australian English, they kind of shorten use good day. Also note, the good night is formally used send off, and the equivalent of good. It's a when you are leaving. Instead of greeting, introduce yourself in the night time, you would say good evening. Now let's talk about informal greetings. It's really important where to find one you comfortable with. There are lots of informal greetings like hey, what's up, hi, hiya, yo. There's even what's good, which is quite go American one. Honestly, if I said yo and I was introducing myself in English class, less formal situation, I would feel very stupid because it doesn't suit me. Make sure to pick one when you really feel comfortable with. Next, of course, we have your name. Another many ways of introducing your name. The basic one like I am Alina or I am Alina. Or if you are introducing yourself in a situation where the majority of the audience cannot see you, for example, on the telephone, no one can really see you. You can speaking your name, you can say my name or I am, or my names with the apostrophe s in attractive form. Or if you have very large of number of audience, auditorium or convention someone, and you might want to use this is Alina, and on the telephone I would say this is Alina speaking, or this is Alina. Next, let's talk about location, where you from and where you are living. There are many accents of it. And the start most basic, and I move on the slide down most complicated ways describing your geographical location. Firstly, we have I am from, and place name I am from Delhi. Usually I am, and the nationality of the adjective I am Indian. If you are somewhere that is quite far from the place where you are introducing yourself, you can say I come from, and then you can name that place. Come from implies a little bit more of a journey. If you want to say where you grew up, you can say I was born or raised in, then place name. For example, I was born and raised in India. If you are born in one place and grew up in different place, you can say I was born in France and raised in Sweden. You can also say you born in one place but living in another place. There are various options. For example, you can say I grew up in LA but now living in New York. Or you can say I am originally from Edinburgh but I am based in London. If you want to say how long you lived in a certain place, you can say I've been living in LA for 3 years, or I spent past few years in Luxembourg.